All right, Dominic, what you feel about quitting, man?
Well, my thing on quitting, I grew up where you couldn't quit. You know what I'm saying? I was raised like that. And quitting becomes addictive. If you let a child quit or a person quit when they're young, when they get older, that stuff stay with them. They'll keep quitting. A lot of times, I hate to say this, but back in the day, I used to learn from dogs, right? If a dog quit one time, he'll quit 1,000 because he know you getting ready to save him. And that's the same thing with a person. Get hard, you quit or let the child quit or whoever quit, then that becomes a pattern in their life. So they'll quit. You should be willing, no matter what the circumstance is, to go out on your shield. You know what I'm saying? Even if it means death, you shouldn't quit because you gotta live with that the rest of your life. A lot of times people think quitting is easier, but it's hard because a man gotta live with quitting. He gotta look himself in the mirror every day for the rest of his life and knowing he quit, knowing he didn't give 100%, knowing that he chose the easy route. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the truth comes to you.
What does quitting say about the pressure that's on that person in that time frame?
Well, a lot of times people when quitting, when that pressure's on, a lot of people can't cope. A lot of people just get up out of there like, man, I could be home relaxing watching TV. They'll just quit. But a real person, if they quit, they're gonna get that truth that come to them. That truth that come to you like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning when your yes man ain't around, your girl ain't there petting your head, talking about, oh baby, it's gonna be all right. That kind of truth will come to you. That's when that truth will hit you, and that's gonna hurt you more than the little circumstance you had to deal with. Because if you just sat there a little bit longer, I'm gonna use boxing for example. Guys get in fights and it get hard. You look at them in their eyes, the eyes will never lie. They ready to give up, ready to quit. But they're usually the ones who grind it out and stay the course and say, you know what, no matter what happened, I ain't quitting tonight. Whether he lost or whether he won, that man still walked out there with his pride. You know what I'm saying? He walk out, you can still walk in life the same way. You know, if you know you gotta have something, like let's say a man gotta have a bill paid by the 20th and it's the 14th. He know he gotta get out there and grind some kind of way to get it. Oh, he gonna just sit around his girl and say, oh, baby, we ain't gonna make it. Nah, you gotta get out and find a way. Because if you don't do it, you're gonna live with that regret the rest of your life, or you gonna always hear it back in the back of your mind, or from her down the line. As soon as y'all get in an argument, you quit. Man, a woman don't respect no quitter. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody respect the quitter at the end of the day.